another, if we would really be honest in this house, we have issues also. Y'all ain't going to talk back to me. We hide the issues and we mask our issues, and it seems like we always like to point a finger at somebody else. But the truth of the matter is, we all have some issues. Many of them are private because we don't want the person sitting next to us to know that we have these issues. Just nudge them real softly. Don't hurt them. Just nudge them real softly and say, I got issues. Isn't that how God works? You can be on your way to do something foolish, and God shows up and interrupts things. You might be on your way to cuss somebody out. You might be on your way to punch somebody in the face, and God shows up. On your way to the crack house to smoke another shot of crack. On your way to the bar to drink another drink. On your way to somewhere to do something crazy, and God shows up. I wish I had somebody in here that knew what I was talking about. I was on my way, and God showed up. On his way to Damascus, a voice came and said, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? Persecute means to harass, to annoy, to trouble, and to oppress. Jesus was saying, Saul, why are you harassing me? Why are you annoying me? Why are you oppressing me? Why are you troubling me, Saul? How is it that we trouble God? How is it that we annoy God? How is it that we oppress God? Because we do things that are not godly. Our sin action harasses God. Our sin action annoys God. There might be a few people in this room that will testify that if it had not been for Jesus, I'm not sure if I would even be here today. Do I have a witness? If it had not been for Jesus, I'm not even going to guarantee that I'd be preaching today. If it had not been for Jesus on my side. Touch your neighbor and say, I wouldn't be here. Touch him and say, I wouldn't be here. No, I wouldn't be here. I'd be dead or out there in the street. I'd be somewhere other than in a church on Sunday morning. I'd be messed up, shot, run over by a car somewhere. But I'm glad that God saved me from my circumstance. But I'm more thankful. I'm more thankful that he saved me from me. That other me that gets me in trouble. That other me that allows me to do stuff that I shouldn't do. The other me. You know about the other you. You know about that person that acts up when he doesn't. You know about that person. The other me. The other me that gets me in trouble, the other me that allows me to gossip, the other me that the other me that behind closed doors does things that you don't know anything about. I'm glad that he's working on the other me. The other me. I still sometimes miss the mark. And as much as I try to do what is right, I find it sometimes difficult because the other me sometimes takes control. Here is my dilemma. I could understand this confession if Paul was still living in the personality of Saul. I could understand a sinner saying that I'm having a problem. We could help you, but here we find that Paul is no longer operating in the personality of his twin Saul. Now he's working in the personality of being saved and sanctified. And yet we find him struggling with doing the right thing. Paul says, if I may paraphrase, I don't understand myself. I really want to do what is right, but the other me seems to interfere with me sometimes. If I wake up in the morning with my mind stayed on Jesus, I wish I had just one person in here that would admit and testify that my mind is made up. Because that other me will get me in trouble, but my mind is on Jesus. That's the me that I want to follow after.